So this is the first video that we're going to create talking about us creating a YouTube channel. We're creating a YouTube channel called Hey Caleb. The purpose of it is to produce content for flooring and disaster restoration, all the things we do in our daily business. And we'd love for you to be a part of the journey. We don't know what we're doing, so we're going to film us doing it. And this is the first video. Here you go. I think it's okay.
Okay.
All right. You know, it's interesting. You get a camera on and now you don't know what to do.
So, based off of yesterday, I felt like your organic conversation explaining LVP, explaining Godfrey Hurst went better than when we tried to script things.
Yeah, agreed.
That are the same topics.
I agree. It doesn't feel authentic whenever it's scripted.
Yep. Even though it's the same content that you say, it feels better when it just comes from the top of your head.
Yeah.
And I don't fully know why, but it does.
Let's go back and talk about something we talked about earlier, because I think it's important that we video it and get it on camera. I think that we just need to break that wall, by the way. I think that we just need to literally,
just be talking about it like it's
a person. If
Yep.
there's a part of the conversation, they missed a little bit of the conversation.
Yeah.
Until we're able to have a conversation with it just being there and
Yeah.
sitting in our living room with us, I think we're going to have trouble.
Yeah. I agree.
What we were talking about earlier was we've posted 12 videos. Just 2 a day for a week,
Yeah.
basically. And we missed Sunday,
Yep.
which I'm okay with. We're doing that because Gary Vee says post content, post content, post content, everywhere, all day, all the time, post content. I don't actually think that Gary Vee is saying that's the prescription to being successful. I think what he's saying is you suck at making content, keep posting stuff until you learn what good content actually is. Practice, practice, practice. See what people are making that works and what you're making that works, and then do that. I think that's what he's saying. The challenge that we have at this point is our first videos had 20 views, 30 views. Our video on Saturday had 1,200 views, and the one on Friday had 1,000 or 1,100 views. And what I've heard Gary Vee talking about is, hey, you're going to know whenever you make good content. Well, I wouldn't say 1,000 views is amazing content, but I wasn't expecting to get there for 60 days.
Yep.
But our next subsequent videos have sucked.
And what's interesting to me about it is I wouldn't say that the content's different from any of the videos. Maybe the subject matter is the same. The style of video is the same.
Identical.
You just change what section of the topic that you're talking about. So you might be talking about polyester in one video, and then the next video you're talking about Triaxa.
Yeah.
And Triaxa only gets 60 views.
Right. Another challenge that we have is defining what our goal is and then understanding how to make content that makes that goal happen.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care about having 10,000 views on YouTube. We don't have an intention of monetizing our YouTube video. I don't care if we have 6,000 subscribers. Our intention is to create content that is intriguing so that we can send it to the markets that we have businesses in. So currently we own businesses in Springfield, Peoria, and Kirksville, and we want to grow our marketing efforts in those businesses. We've tried all sorts of marketing. We've tried newspaper, TV, radio, digital, knocking on people's doors, and none of it works anymore. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
You can move the needle, but only enough to pay for the ads that you just spent. If we spend $10,000 on ads, I get enough customers to pay for the $10,000 in ads. It doesn't make any sense. So the challenge that we have is, how do we get people to come to our businesses and for us to get a return on investment on them coming in? The marketing people, if you hire them, they'll tell you you need to be more consistent, you need to spend more, and you need to have a better offer. And really what they're saying is, we need to take more of your money for a longer period of time, and you need to make a lower margin on your jobs that you sell. And that doesn't work. It's a terrible mathematical equation for a business. One of the businesses that we're in is in flooring. We own some flooring stores. At the end of the day, if we're super successful, we make 5%.
It's not a lot.
Not a lot. The TV marketers are going to come to us and say, you need to make a discount. You need to have an offer for your customer to be wanting to purchase from you. Well, what do you want me to give them? 10% off? 20% off? Free install? What is it? Well, every time I give a discount, we lose money because we're making 5%. So what most people that do TV or radio that are successful do is they mark all their stuff up 60%, and then they mark it down 40%, and you think you've got a really great deal.
Yeah.
The reality is they're just marketing. I've never felt comfortable doing that. If we do a free install, it's a legitimately free install. If we give 10% off, it's a legitimate 10% off. Since we've had so many troubles with marketing, we believe currently that creating organic content that touches somebody, makes them feel something about our business and our expertise, is going to put us in a position where we can then advertise to them using my same face to get them to say, oh, I've seen their video, I like their content, I'm going to come into their showroom. We'll see if that works.
Creating a personal brand, making connections,
Yeah.
making us look like we're the experts, because we already are.
Yeah.
People are calling you all the time asking, what should I do? Asking you all of these questions.
Yeah.
We're just now trying to show everyone what we do and who we are.
We do around 3,000 projects a year just in our flooring stores. So we have the people coming in saying, wow, you guys are the experts, you know what you're doing, you do a great job. As costs continue to go up, we have to sell more projects in order to take care of the business and take care of the people that are working for us. And it becomes more and more competitive as the market shrinks. The flooring industry is, last year, 2024, was down, the box stores say about 12%. The year before that, they say about 12%. The year before that, they say about 6 to 10%. So we're down anywhere between 20 and 35% across the market. And if we're living on margins of 5%, you've got to cut costs someplace or increase market share. Our hope is to increase market share by creating good organic content that we can then boost into the market, share an ad, and hopefully they come in. But we don't know what we're doing.
We're trying.
Trying hard. So what's our next steps?
So I feel like we need to make content easier so that it is not as much of a burden for you with filming, and so that we can get things out quicker.
Yeah, I use a lot of filler words,
Mm-hmm.
so it makes your editing job very difficult.
But I think everyone uses filler words.
Whenever we're trying to create a perfect piece of content, we feel like we have to remove all of them so that we don't have, so that we can go viral or have people watch it on a short, because you only get 15 seconds of somebody watching it. And so we feel like it has to be perfect, but you get a script, and become a teleprompter, teleprompter Caleb, and I'm terrible at it.
Yeah.
I freeze up, I don't know what I'm talking about. Even those things I've talked about for my whole life.
Yeah. I think, too, one thing is like, you still want to feel authentic, but like that's one of the trickiest things when you're trying to make something perfect.
Yeah.
Because if you're authentic, you're never perfect, but
yeah. And so, how do you remain authentic but still have a clear message to the audience? Because in order to give them the most accurate information, it needs to be scripted. I hear things all day long from vendors or from reps or from customers or from TV or YouTube or wherever that I have to determine whether it's accurate, true information. And you sit down and you want to film something and it's going to be there forever, you start to think, okay, what percentage does it, engineered hardware increase the value of your home? What is it? Because I don't want to say it's hey, increase your value of your home by 120%, or of your purchase price of the product. I don't want to say that if it's not true. So things like that we have to fact check. And maybe it shouldn't be fair. Shouldn't have that fear. I should just do what's authentic.
One of the other challenges I feel like we have that we're working on is our space is currently being remodeled, so we have a blue screen that then we're replacing the background on, so it's just extra time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it causes some challenges, and we can't set up our cameras and have them set up all day long.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a warehouse that makes noises or people working, and so.
Yeah. Just.
Yeah.
Distractions.
So what have we done so far that you think works?
I think we've done a very good job, or at least I would hope to say that we've done a very good job with supplying what I'm calling Carpet 101 videos that explains the basics of carpet to someone that has no knowledge about what carpet is.
Yeah.
Including materials and all of those types of things that carpet is made of.
Yeah.
I would like to say that we've educated some viewers on what they should look for
In carpet.
in carpet.
Short form's difficult to get a concise message out that actually is meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The little short bit of content talking about polyester versus nylon. It's hard to talk about the nuances of what somebody's project actually entails and what the right product is going to be for them.
Yep.
In a short form. We need to be better at doing long form content. I just get uncomfortable with it.
Yep. Why do you feel like you're uncomfortable with it?
Well, part of it is the wanting to make sure I say the right thing. I don't want to lead people wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Which is interesting because people come to the showroom all the time and I have full confidence. But I also have the ability to edit what I just said. If I think about it, think, oh, that's not right. Hello, this is Caleb.
Hey Caleb, this is Dan Jones over at First Christian Church in Unionville.
Yeah, hey Dan.
And I know I forgot the name already of the guy you sent over here.
Yep, Rick. Yep.
Rick. Okay. I wonder if I've screened one of his calls. Did put his name in my phone or something.
I was talking to him about it last week. Let me follow up with him, and either I'll reach back out or I'll have him reach out to you here shortly because I think he has all the information for you.
Okay, because I've been super busy in the shop, and anything I haven't recognized, I'd probably just ignore it. So
yeah, well, it may be us too. We have the ability to drop the ball as well, but I do know that it's on his mind, and we've talked about it. So.
Okay, if at all possible, we have a board meeting Sunday.
Okay.
So and I'll be gone Thursday and Friday. So I'm putting him under the gun, but I just remembered.
Got it. We'll have something to you either today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Dan.
Awesome. Thanks.
Appreciate it. See ya.
Bye.
Another challenge with long form content is I get distractions.
Yep.
Filming content's not what I do. I run a business.
Yep.
And so.
And filming content will never be the
That's not the intention.
Yeah.
The intention is to grow the business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So long form content challenge that I have is I want to say the right and accurate thing. I also get. I also start using filler words whenever I'm thinking about what I'm trying to say, and part of that is because I'm trying to be concise with what I'm saying. I'm trying not to have too many filler words, and then I start using ums and pauses that I probably shouldn't use.
Yeah.
I'm assuming with time, it's just practice.
I would assume so. One thing that I've found interesting just in this is the first time we've filmed a conversation between me and Caleb. Usually it's Caleb sits here and talks, and I watch him talk and ask him questions to get more information out of him. In this conversation, I feel like you've used less filler words than you typically would.
I don't believe that I have an issue with filler words in my normal life.
No, I don't think so either.
So, there is some anxiety that happens when you have a camera in front of you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just interesting that
Worse.
it's worse when you have to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
So, one of my biggest challenges is being 100% honest with my feedback and trying to be not 100% blunt with my feedback to Caleb when I notice things. So
I'm not easily offended,
yeah,
but you're afraid to offend me.
yeah. One of the things that I hope these videos are helpful with is me having a way to voice my feedback in a more authentic way.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.